Mahatma Gandhi, the quiet force that freed a nation. No army, no guns, no violence. Just truth, patience, and the kind of courage that changes everything. Mahatma Gandhi showed the world that real strength doesn't always come from muscle or might. Sometimes it comes from standing still when everyone else is running. Sometimes it's refusing to strike back, not because you're weak, but because you're strong enough not to. He didn't just lead a country to independence. He proved that one life, lived with relentless purpose and peaceful defiance, could break empires and awaken millions. If you're a young person today feeling overwhelmed by injustice, conflict, or the pressure to conform, Gandhi's life offers something rare, a roadmap to changing the world without losing your soul. Who was Mahatma Gandhi? Born in 1869 in India, Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi grew up in a religious, disciplined household. As a young man, he traveled to London to study law and later lived in South Africa, where he first experienced racial discrimination. Instead of responding with hate, he chose a different path: truth and nonviolence. He called it Satyagraha, truth force. It meant standing firm in justice, resisting evil peacefully, and never allowing lies or injustice to change who you are. Gandhi returned to India and became the leader of a movement that would shake the British Empire. He led boycotts, hunger strikes, peaceful protests, and nationwide resistance, all without raising a single weapon. He was imprisoned, mocked, beaten, but he never gave up. And in 1947, after decades of peaceful struggle, India won its independence. Gandhi's approach didn't just change India, it became a model for others, including Martin Luther King Jr. and Nelson Mandela, who would go on to transform their nations too. What can you learn from Mahatma Gandhi? Gandhi's life was not about politics, it was about principles, and those principles still apply today. Maybe more than ever. Here's what you can take from his example and live out now. Live by truth, even when it costs you. Gandhi believed that truth wasn't just an idea, it was a way of life. He said, even if you are a minority of one, the truth is the truth. In a world flooded with opinions, spin, and pressure to stay silent, Gandhi reminds you, truth doesn't need to shout, it needs to stand. You don't need to be loud or angry to be powerful. You just need to be clear, committed, and honest, especially when it's hard. Live truthfully, speak truthfully, stand for truth, even alone. Strength comes from self-control. Gandhi fasted, prayed, traveled on foot. He wore simple clothes, rejected fame, and gave up comfort, not because he had to, but because he chose to live with discipline. He believed that real freedom begins on the inside, that the strongest people aren't ruled by impulse or pride, but by self-mastery. He said, "You may never know what results come of your actions, but if you do nothing, there will be no result." Start by mastering yourself, your time, your thoughts, your actions. That's where true strength begins. Fight the system without losing your humanity. Gandhi never confused resistance with hate. He believed you could fight injustice without dehumanizing your enemy. He said, an eye for an eye only ends up making the whole world blind. In today's world of online shouting matches, personal attacks, and cancel culture, Gandhi's example stands in bold contrast. You can disagree deeply and still treat others with dignity. You can fight without becoming bitter. You can protest without becoming poisonous. Don't become what you're fighting against. Rise above it. Be the change you wish to see. This is Gandhi's most famous message, and it's simple but radical. Be the change you wish to see in the world. Don't wait for politicians, institutions, or celebrities to fix things. Start with you. If you want more peace, be a peacemaker. If you want truth, be honest. If you want justice, stand up, speak out, and live like it matters. Gandhi didn't change the world by complaining. He changed it by becoming the living example of the values he preached. You can do the same. Why this matters today. We live in a time of noise, rage, and division. People are told to fight fire with fire, to respond with hate, to dominate or disappear. But Gandhi offers a third way, a better way. He proves that peace is not passive, that resistance is not rage, that one clear, calm, committed person can shake an empire not with violence, but with virtue. If he could walk barefoot through injustice and lead millions to freedom, what can you do with your life? You don't need to be rich. You don't need to be famous. You need to be brave, consistent, faithful. Start with truth. Stand with love. Lead with peace. Be like Gandhi.